Hello, it's me, Sunfire SG, and we are here in a little flying saucer. It's the dissection table. Check your appendages. And yeah, this is over at Squid's base. As he's been talking a lot about aliens, but I see no aliens. Ow. So we've gone ahead and added just a little flying saucer for him. I'm interested to see what he does with this whole alien storyline that he's got going on. But he's got his nice little lab down there, and I don't really know how to get in to this. It seems quite hidden. Let me just... boop. I know in his episode he did have an ice cream shop, and he did mention something about a secret door. Now, is that just over this hill? No. Okay, I have no idea where that tunnel is then. So, well hidden from me, I'm fine with that. We're going to head back to our town of Miram. I'm going to give you a bit of a recap of what's been going on there. We've done a lot of work. Ah, there's the village. Can you figure it out? Is it as simple as a lever? I don't. Surely it's not that. So you must have to put something into it. Yup. Hey, right, ice cream shop. What do we got? Is it vanilla? No, it doesn't work. So obviously you've got to do something. I don't really understand it. It's redstone. It's beyond me. We are going to go back to our little base, and I think we're going to, after the recap, we're probably going to work on just a little farm or something, because we have opened up a shop in Spawn now for rockets and for gunpowder. Now gunpowder, not a problem. That comes in the plenty. Rockets, however, we need paper. We don't have paper. So we might work on a sugarcane farm and maybe a smelter of some sorts as well, because we need to smelt stuff. We do not have smelters. It would be nice to kind of have that covered. Welcome back to Miram. We have added quite a bit, I think, since the last time I showed you around. We've got our little harvester in now harvesting the crops. We might want to extend the fields at some point. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe some animal pens. We do have this farmhouse now, which we didn't have before, which I think we'll probably... Well, this is where we'll spend the rest of the episode. We're going to be in here doing the interior of this build. We have added the docks, which I can't remember if we showed last episode or not. It's been a while, I think, since I recorded an episode. Everything else up here is relatively the same. A few little bits and bats here and there of decorations. But a lot of the work has been going on down here in the sort of town and the city itself. So if we head down through here, the beacon is gone. As you can see, there's a few extra properties which are hidden inside the rock faces here. We've got a miner's hall and a mine. The mine itself is very simple. If we just head through this doorway here, as you can see, it's just kind of standard mine. I haven't really done anything with that yet, but I plan on putting in some wooden beams. The miner's hall, very simple, just a little, you can kind of just peek through the window there. We've got some beds ready for them. Here is going to be a tavern, so we've got quite a large space put out there, and I kind of want to make this a little beer garden with the lava pit. I think that'd be quite nice on a cold winter's day. You're down in a hole, you've just been mining all day, sit outside, buy a lava pit with a beer. Sounds like a pretty good day to me. And then yes, we're basically almost halfway through the build. We've got all of this ravine to sort of build up and put little walkways and bridges across, and we're probably going to do the same up here somewhere as well. It's a little shorter here compared to the rest of the ravine, so we might not be able to get as many buildings in here, but we'll do our best. And then we've also got this build, which I can't remember if I've shown since the stream, but this is where our elevators to the surface that come out on the dockside are. And yeah, other than that, it's just the sort of the little marketplace that we have as well. So we've been busy. I will actually switch, when I switch over to my player account again, I'll show you what I've done inside some of these for decorations as well, before we then move on to the farmhouse, just so you can see that I am actually taking time to do the interiors. I know that with a lot of these big sort of builds, people often just do a facade and that's about it, and then they don't actually show what the interiors are like. But I've actually gone ahead and made an effort to sort of design all the interiors with a purpose. So hopefully that comes across when I show you relatively soon. Heck, why say soon? Now. We're going to cut to it now. Bam. Well, we've had a look in the mine. We don't really need to look in there, but as you can see in here, it's just a very sort of simple miner's cabin. Can we get up? Yep. There we go. What, 5 beds in there, 5 miners? That's a decent amount for a town this size. We could, you know, this is, if they work in shifts, you'd have 5 in there, 5 in the mines, and then swap. I'm looking forward to sort of moving down here because we've got a bit more height to play with, and I think then we can actually work on some houses up high with some bridges across. It's a little difficult here, it's not as tall. We might be able to squeeze one in there, but it would be a bit of a mission. Anyway, this house here, again, just kind of nicely set up. We've got a little bedroom up here as well. Did I dump stuff in there? I can't remember where I've left a bunch of stuff. I seem to be missing some resources, but who knows where they'll turn up. Here we've got our art studio. Now I built this kind of as a second home for Adela Butterfly. She is a wonderful artist, and I've been trying to encourage her to go through the Nether to come check this place out because she's not a fan of the Nether, but we haven't seen her yet, so I imagine that will happen in time. Now through here we've actually got a little easel. I pushed a block into a armor stand so we could have a picture on it, and it kind of looks like an easel. That's probably about as close to an easel as you're going to get in Minecraft anyway. So that's the art studio for Adela, and we mentioned that we obviously worked on this here. And then finally, the only 2 places that I haven't yet shown you are these properties in here. So just through here, this is our little entrance and exit. Obviously we can go up that way. We'll grab some resources and do that relatively soon. This is kind of like a staging house, a little maybe restaurant or not a restaurant, sorry. No, I'm hungry, clearly. Customs office, so people will drop in and sign a book. Maybe I'll put an item frame of a book in there, a visitor's book, and they can sign in, sign out, all that sort of official stuff. And then through here, this is our house that we worked on a couple of episodes ago. We've got quite a bit of storage and desks and all sorts of things in here now. I actually really like how this came out. I am notoriously bad for dividing walls in properties. I normally just have an upstairs and downstairs, and I don't have walls to divide the rooms, but I've actually made an effort to do that here, and honestly I like it a lot more now. We've actually got separate rooms, we've got pictures and windows and doors, everything's divided off and it feels much more enclosed. I really like how this sort of interior came out. Now let me just check, before we grab some resources for this farmhouse, let's just have a quick check at our creeper farm, because I cleared this out to sort of stock the shop up, and it goes pretty bananas. What, 2 and a bit stacks from I don't know, 10 minutes? It's not been long since I cleared it out, let's put it that way. Yeah, I don't think we're going to run out of gunpowder anytime soon, and hopefully people are buying it from the shop that we set up on stream. We will probably go and check on that, not this episode, but maybe next episode, because I need to get a sugarcane farm sorted so we can basically keep the supply of rockets there. We've got plenty of gunpowder, but not much paper. We do have a chest of rockets, but not a massive amount, so I'd like to change that as well. Okay, I'm going to grab some resources, head to the surface, and we'll start on that farmhouse. Just in the time that we were decorating that building. This farm for 0 redstone is absolutely bananas. If you need gunpowder, this is efficient. This is enough. You don't need anything else, because it's just pouring in. It really is. We are constantly packed full of gunpowder. What is happening? This is bonkers. Like, everything is working. Can I break blocks? Is the day-night cycle... What is going on? Day 484, day 11,000. What on earth is happening here? Hi son, bye son, hi son, bye son. This is bonkers. I'm going to log out and try again. Alright, we're back. Let's pop some little decorations around. So maybe a little plants up here. A lily of the valley, why not? I like those flowers, they're very nice. Let's put them on the ground as well. Let's put a little cornflower. Oh, you know what? No. We'll do a little tree. A little tree. There we go. Pop one up here with maybe do a blue orchid. We have got paintings as well, so let's pop a painting. Oh, we need some temporary blocks to just kind of block everything in. So, you know what? I'm okay with that though. I was thinking maybe just a one wide painting, but that works. I like the paintings in this texture pack as well. It just kind of adds a little more to it. So if we're going to put one here, maybe like that. Oh, really? That's a little annoying actually. We can't. It places it behind the chest. I'd have to get rid of the chest for that. Instead, let's put it here. So that it's gonna go up, isn't it? It's gonna go up. Ah! That's incredibly frustrating. I'm being lazy. I don't really want to knock out any blocks. Let's far out. Right there. Okay, there. Much better. And we'll go ahead and put a little plant there as well. Poppy. Not poppy. There you go. Little poppy. I think that is all good. You know what? Let's put the chest down there, because then it feels a bit more claustrophobic, doesn't it? Chest there. Let's go ahead and block that off. There we go. That's better. And we can actually go ahead then and pop that chest up there. Hey presto, we've actually filled that space. It's supposed to do this. We've already had that one. There we go. Okay, so a painting in here as well, maybe there. Yeah, I'm okay with those. Those are good paintings. Put a fire in here too. What do we want for this? You can have a mushroom. Oh, that is something I did not know the texture pack did. It's a little bucket of water now. I'm going to utilise that in the kitchen as well, actually. I like how it's at an angle. That's... Oh, Jamesy, that's clever. That's very, very clever. Now we've got a... Oh, is it not always at an angle either? There's a little pail of water there as well. Or is it dependent on which way you place the pot? I didn't even know that was a thing. So if I was to do it that way... No, it's block dependent. It is a strange thing, but it's there. We've got some pails of water. I'm going to play around and see what else there is, because no doubt there is more hidden things there. Put a flower here. Let's go with a oxide daisy. Yep, that works for me. Let's get in here. We want flower pot there with... I'm going to go with Lily the Valley. I do like those. Put a little painting in here. We'll get rid of that. I'll actually just stick a lantern on top of that. That will give us enough light in here. In fact, I haven't done that in here, have I? I did lanterns here. Have I put lanterns in here? Yes. Have I put lanterns in the other room? Yes, I have. So it's just up here that we haven't actually put any lanterns. So we'll put one there. That will allow us to get rid of these. Put a lantern hanging down from that. A lantern hanging there. One on top of the barrel. Oops. Actually put it there because that doesn't really make sense. It'll be on top of the I suppose it could. You'd just move it out of the way, wouldn't you? That's not really an issue. Put one here, maybe. Yeah, we'll leave that there. You just move it out of the way, wouldn't you? And I think that's all we need in here. I think that should light all that up without any issues. So we've got another couple paintings. I'm gonna put a painting. Where put a painting? Ooh, there isn't 3x3 paintings. There's 2x2, and there's the giant ones. Ah, and even then, that's not quite sitting right. It's nice, but it's not quite right. What about if we were to go... Can I actually reach in there? Probably if I get up here. Yeah, that works. And now I'm going to find somewhere to put this hay, because I did bring the hay here with the idea that I was going to place it up the top somewhere. But I'm now not too sure where I can, because yeah, the fence attached. Oh, I wish there was a way to make a debug tool in vanilla that wouldn't then attach it to stuff. There we go. So it just kind of feels like it's cramped up here, which is what we want. We've got some spare paintings and wall and all that sort of stuff for the rest of the build, and store that away. I'll come back and put a bookcase here. Nothing major. But I think that's it for the episode. I think that will do. We spent quite a bit of time just kind of ticking away with this, so I hope you've enjoyed it. A bit of interior decorating tips. Hopefully it inspires you with a few things as well. Let's get you good to sleep. And yeah, next episode we might be, I'm hoping to do a collab with someone. It's been a long time since we've actually spent any time with anybody on the server. I think the last person we spent time was Vid and Adela, and that was back before Christmas. So ideally I'd like to be on the server collabing with someone, and I'll try and get that organised for next episode. Yeah, I mean, the issue is I'm in New Zealand. It's a horrible time zone for anyone else. But we do what we can, right? Anyway, see you next time. Bye.